Hello, this video is going to be about how starting to post on social media as an introvert, as someone who grew up people-pleasing and comfortable in the background, not taking the center stage, has changed my life. And I want to preface this by saying this won't be a story about how I blew up and got millions of followers. It's more about the mental changes. So I believe there's two types of introverted people in the world. One, who are introverted and reserved all the time, and two, who are introverted and reserved until they feel safe enough to be their whole selves. And this video is for the latter. So if you feel like you have a lot you want to share but you just afraid or you just been conditioned not to share your voice and take up space, this is for you. Number one, you get the chance to develop yourself in your expression. Think about it. If you are more reserved, you're more introverted, most of your life and most of your expression has stayed inside, or there's just so much life still stuck in you that has not been expressed. And let's face it, we live in a world that favors more extroverted people. That's why we hear things or quotes like closed mouths don't get fat, or how it's important to talk about what you're doing because you never know who's watching and you never know what chances it can bring. We live in a world that you have to advocate for yourself because no one else will do it for you. So it is important that to express the life you have inside of you, somehow translate it with a medium or with some sort of art outside of you. Otherwise, there will always be this distinct wall between your inner self and your outer expression of yourself. And this creates misalignment, and this creates also feeling drained in your everyday life, feeling isolated and not feeling like seen in your truth. So posting on social media, or if you want to take it a step further, creating a personal brand on social media can really help you with that, because it will make you confront questions about yourself like, hey, what do I stand for? What do I enjoy doing? If I had a platform, what would I say? What do I want to create? And it's not about even growing a following, it's more about creating this character of yourself that you feel genuinely aligned and proud of, like your higher self. And I feel like celebrities got it down to a T. I feel like they understand that the world is kind of a stage and everyone is just like acting and understanding that whatever the person perceives on the other side, most of it is due because of their own projections and their own insecurities, and they've learned to create this character. That's why there's PR training. So people will project on you their insecurities, their stuff, and judge you either way. So you might as well create yourself and have fun expressing yourself. Number two, it widens your horizon on what is possible. I always had like this belief insert in me that there's no room to be an artist or creative. My dream was always to be able to make money off of social media from something that I enjoy doing or don't hate at least. So it was something so unattainable for me. But then I started to post, and with less than 1,000 followers, I had brands reaching out. Yes, they were just gifted collabs, but there was one company that paid me $10. And those $10 quite literally changed my brain chemistry. It felt like, okay, if that is possible, what else is possible? What limiting beliefs am I holding on to, which are actually possible? Because that event showed me what I thought was impossible or was very unattainable happened. So, and I feel like with social media, you have much more opportunities than when you just stay in your own city, in your own room. Fast forward, I got into UGC and I was able to make 1,000 euros with UGC. If I hadn't started posting, I wouldn't understand the business model of UGC. I would have never applied for this opportunity of a company that was looking for UGC creators, and I would have never gotten the job. It really widens your horizon on what is possible and makes you dream bigger. And number three is meeting and connecting with like-minded people. So humans are social creatures. We are influenced a lot by the people around us. And there's even this quote that you are the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. What is considered normal or possible in your immediate surrounding will most likely be your normal and your sense of what is possible for you. Sometimes we cannot see beyond the possibilities of our immediate circles. That's why the internet is such a great place, because you can see people with the same background or similar background as you achieve things that you could just dream of, but you can see what I want is actually normal, and there are people out there who are on the same path or similar path. Yeah, so when I started to post, I was all of a sudden introduced to all these people who posted, and now posting has become the more normal than just using your Instagram for personal purposes. So don't underestimate the power of social influence and use it to your advantage to make your dreams come true. I think that is all the things that I wanted to say. I keep on looking here because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. But How do you start? So for me, I started by blocking everyone, my friends and family. And I wish I did that sooner, because before I tried to post on my personal account, and it just never worked because I felt very not ready to be perceived by them. Just if you cannot find a way to post on your personal account without it completely shutting you down and your nervous system going crazy, just create a new account and start posting on there, and then we can talk about how to introduce systems to create a personal brand. But first, you have to get over the fact of being afraid to post. Again, you will never know who's watching, what possibilities are out there for you, until you try. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say with this video. I hope it helps you or inspires you in any way, and I see you in the next video. Goodbye.